Some folks ain't selling records no more, and some of the gimmicks that they used to use ain't working. See, this the cold part of the game. Now, a lot of times we get to hear the records before they hit the store. And the truth of the matter is a lot of them aren't good. And when the product is not good, people don't go spend their money. Back then, the record would come out, nobody had heard it yet and didn't know it wasn't no good. They be done sold 200,000 or 300,000 before people figure out it's boo-boo. Now, as soon as your record go to the pressing plant, it's at the car wash on the corner a week before the record drop. If you unlucky, it's there 2 weeks before. If somebody trying to kill you at the label, it's there a month before your record come out. So people be already heard a glimpse of what your new album is about if they haven't already heard your album or if they haven't already purchased a bootleg. And if somebody got a bootleg copy of your record and it's not so good, what's going to make them go to the store and spend their hard-earned money on a real copy? That's what's happening with the music business right now. The songs aren't that good. The album's not that good. If it is a good song and it's only one, we just get on the internet and download it. You know what I'm talking about? We put it in our iPod and we keep going. And we put it on rotating. We listen to everybody's single now. You don't even have to buy records to hear the single no more. You just turn on the video show and watch the video. And you heard it already and you keep moving. You know, back then, I didn't hear the Run DMC album until I bought it that day. And it was something special about busting that package open. On an album, I mean, man, you can't even buy an album no more. They CDs, man. I'm talking about, it was something about dropping that needle on that album, busting that plastic and dropping the needle on that album. It was something about that. We don't have that no more. Radio has been killed. Every playlist is the same all over the country. It wasn't like that back then. You could fly on an airplane and go to different places. In every city you went to, they had a different song on the chart. Might have been a local artist that was #1 at the time. But everywhere we went, somebody had a different record. You go to Miami, they had a record playing. You go to New York, it was records playing that we had never heard. You come to Houston, it was records on the radio nobody ever heard anywhere else. And when you looked at the charts and looked at the different regions and saw what records was hot in the different regions, it'd be different records a lot of times at the #1 spot, depending on what was hot in that region. When these two companies bought up all the radio stations and started controlling all the playlists and started putting handcuffs and bracelets on the DJs, they stopped all that. So everywhere you go, you hear the same record playing, and they make them play it all day long. You might catch something in the mix show, but it's only a few hours in the day to be able to play the records. So the records you catching in the mix show is the records that the majors is trying to break. The independent dudes don't never get no play no more. So man, you know, it took the fun out of music. They thought they was doing something good and they were gonna be able to monopolize, but it's got people buying XM and Sirius radios now. They listening to satellite because radio is watered down. We don't like that. As a consumer, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? As a major label artist, it may be good because you're blocking a bunch of people out. But as a rap fan and a consumer, that's bad for business. So, you know, we just having fun with this thing, man. And I'm just trying to bring some more unity into this rap thing and squash all the BS, you know what I'm talking about, all the beef. If it ain't about no money, man, it really ain't about nothing. So what we trying to do is all come together and unionize at some stage in this game and stop these record company people from taking advantage of us, man. Because that's really what's going on. They laugh at us when we go to war with each other. It ain't about no paper. And as long as we going to war, they gonna run the South and run the industry. So we got to get up off the BS.
Consider, you know, the major label into the situation at this point in UGK's career. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that we got the library, because of the fact that we have the fan base and the track record. You know what I'm saying? You're almost giving someone free money at this stage in the career. That being said, at this stage in the career, we definitely have to be more than just a group. Like, it just can't be two MCs with beats. Once you start talking about taking the company out of the equation, you better be the fucking company. You better have you some niggas down with you that's ready to sit down and get on them phones or whatever every day and get up and call and bother motherfuckers, which is really the whole, what I like to say, that's what make, you know, these big companies different. They'll bother motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They got people that they pay to get here, get on the phone, 10 o'clock, and call that motherfucker till 5 till it happens. So on my dime, that's it. You get 30, you get a lunch break, whatever. Your job is to call and make this happen. You know what I'm saying? When you got the smaller companies and it's homeboys and shit like that, it's a different situation. I need you to call and make this happen. All right, I got to pick my gal up at 2. That type of bullshit. Shit they'll tell you, but not, you know, you can call it the white man, the boss, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They don't tell them that shit, but they want to give you that shit. So it's a lot of little particulars into that shit. But if you got your shit tight, you got your shit focused, you can make it happen, man. There's almost no reason. But you got to put your own money in. And that's what niggas don't like playing with.
First of all, I never said I was a pioneer. Other people kept saying that. That's how they feel good. I'd rather get my flowers while I'm still in and alive than when I'm dead and gone. That ain't for me to say. So I don't go in the studio making records like I'm some type of dude on a pedestal or do something any different from anybody else who's out here grinding. Because you're only as good as your last record. You know what I mean? My mama told me a rapper only good as his last show. I don't know if that's true or not. But I do know it's some boo-boo shows out here and they still selling records. So, you know. But let me say this, you know. If people want to see it like that, then cool, I'm going to take it. You know, but I'm not going to be around here telling people I'm no pioneer. I'm still in the rap game trying to make the best records I can make. So I don't go in with all that stuff attached to it. We're just trying to make good records, man, that we like. I figure we like it, somebody else might like it too.